How far will authorities go to control migration? Today, we reveal a chilling investigation accusing the Greek Coastguard of deadly actions against migrants. Stay with us to uncover the horrifying details and the impact on innocent lives. Welcome to World Fame Stories, your trusted source for critical news and untold stories. Today, we're delving into a shocking investigation that exposes the Greek Coast Guard's alleged deadly tactics against migrants in the Mediterranean. Let's explore the context and the heart-wrenching stories behind these allegations. The Mediterranean Sea has long been a perilous route for migrants seeking safety and a better life in Europe. Recently, an investigation has unveiled disturbing claims against the Greek Coast Guard. More than 40 migrants have reportedly died due to actions by Greek officers, including forcing punctured boats back to sea and even throwing people overboard. This investigation comes just days after hundreds gathered in Athens to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the tragic shipwreck of the fishing trawler Adriana. This disaster, which resulted in the deaths of hundreds of migrants, has raised serious questions about the European Union's handling of migration and the role of the Greek Coast Guard. According to eyewitness accounts from NGOs, local media, and the Turkish Coast Guard, Greek Coast Guard officers have engaged in actions that directly led to the deaths of migrants. 9 migrants are believed to have died after being deliberately pushed into the sea by these officers. A Cameroonian man recounted the harrowing moment a man from the Ivory Coast drowned after being thrown into the water by masked officers. Another Somali migrant described how Greek officers zip-tied his hands before shoving him off a boat. One of the most heart-wrenching accounts comes from a Syrian man who witnessed several children drown after the Coast Guard left them in damaged rafts near Turkey. "We immediately began to sink. They saw that, they heard us all screaming, and yet they still left us," he told investigators. By morning, 7 or 8 children had died. The investigation into these recent allegations follows the catastrophic sinking of the Adriana fishing trawler last year. The vessel, carrying up to 700 migrants from Pakistan, Syria, and Egypt, capsized off the coast of Greece. Despite monitoring the boat for hours, Greek officials were unable to prevent the disaster. Only 104 people were rescued, and just 82 bodies were recovered. Survivors of the Adriana tragedy claimed that the Greek Coast Guard's attempt to tow the boat led to its capsizing, an allegation Greek officials deny. The EU border agency Frontex stated that the Coast Guard refused their offer to send a plane to monitor the vessel. Survivors and activists continue to demand justice and answers about the fate of their missing loved ones. The Greek Coast Guard's alleged actions have sparked outrage and calls for thorough investigations. Survivors and rights groups are frustrated with the slow progress of a naval court probe into the Coast Guard's role in the Adriana disaster. The United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR, and the International Organization for Migration have both called for comprehensive investigations to ensure justice and prevent future tragedies. These harrowing accounts shed light on the dire situation faced by migrants in the Mediterranean and the alleged extreme measures taken by authorities. What are your thoughts on these shocking revelations? Share your comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to World Fame Stories, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth investigations and critical news stories. Thank you for watching.